The obedient grandson packed his woolens and a thick blanket in a small suitcase and set off on his journey. He dropped by at the landlord's office to collect the keys, but was told that he would not require a key to enter the house. The person also informed him that a postcard had been sent to the watchman and mattresses, pillows, as well as utensils had been arranged for. He just had to meet the watchman upon his arrival in Kursuang. So he was very excited, and that's why he packed his woolens and a thick blanket with himself in a small suitcase. He began his journey, and he had to go Kurseong. The train chugged in on time. Tyapa got off and lugging his suitcase on his shoulder, he took Bhau Hill Road to his destination. The landscape was lovely with serpentine roads and corner shops selling rice, lentils, potatoes, salt, and essential stationery. He was watching everything with curiosity. Halfway down was a small lane to the right. Tyapa took a turn, and there stood before him an elegant picturesque house, the only one in that area. Now he reached his destination. It had a red thin roof, green doors and windows, a red wooden gate. He pushed the gate and it creaked open. He walked inside and shouted out for the watchman, but there was no response because there was no watchman. A few minutes later he called out again. No one came. Tyapa was an impatient man. He went ahead, pushed open the glass door and went in because he was curious to see the place. He wanted to know more about the place. And also he was very happy to visit that place. Now, the hall was long. A mat made of dried coconut shells lay on the floor. There were sofas, tables, and even a mirrored rack to hang hats and umbrellas. Tyapa played with the switches and the bedroom lit up. He turned the taps in the bathrooms and there was water. Everything in the house seemed to be working just fine, but there was no one, not even a watchman. The locale was perfect too. He was watching the neighboring hood. Tyapa concluded that they could live here for 6 or 7 months at great ease. Comfortably he could live there. He decided to return home the very next morning. Suddenly it started raining cats and dogs. It means that it started raining heavily. As is common in any hilly area, the sky, the mountains, and the valley were suddenly engulfed by a thick fog. One could not tell whether it was still day or night had swiftly fallen over the hills. It was at this time that someone started pounding on the door.